Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to y'all with another Baddies East after show. Before we get started, I wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up on Blue's grand engagement, y'all. I know he done made Jaden Alexis an honest woman, okay? He got down on one knee. I heard before he got on one knee, he crip walked to the spot that Jaden was standing on. He did one of those. He slid over. He beep, 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 beep. And then he proposed, okay? He did one of those. He bop, yeah, yeah. And then he got down one knee, okay? So he let out some tweets after Carlissa went on her tangent. Y'all know Carlissa would have had some things to say since, you know, she's not Team Jaden now. She says, Carlissa got a promise ring. And I'm gonna show y'all Carlissa's responses as well, too. Said Carlissa got a promise ring. The diamond on top of Jaden ring costs more than Carlissa's whole ring. Where that stone at, everybody know your wedding ring. Oh, better yet, also I want to address this. I see some people in the comments like, you guys are so miserable. You're not happy for Jaden. Some of you guys are tuning in to like, this is chapter number 15. Y'all tuned in chapter 10. Y'all need to go back and read all the other chapters because y'all missing like 90% of their story, meaning Jaden, Blueface, Chrisean. A lot of y'all just getting tuned to who these people are. I've been following these people for years. So y'all can't tell me what I think gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. Blueface is so strategic, it's not even funny. That nigga could win every competition reality show on earth. That nigga is smart. Are y'all dumb? Like, it was people in the comments, oh my God, you're so miserable. You're not happy for them. It's because y'all know these people like that. Like, y'all think y'all do. Y'all really don't. You don't think this whole time, let's say they get married, you don't think he's never going to sleep with Rock again? Y'all really just think that's just going to be cut off forever? Okay. I'm just saying, like, let's keep it a buck. I'm sorry. Like that's just how Blue and them go. That's just this whole throuple. That's is what it is. Like, I'm not hating on it. I'm not even a Chrisean Rock stan. I don't know why y'all think some of y'all think I am, because I'm really not. I just see it for what it is. It's a stunt. He said, "Where that stone at? Everybody know your wedding ring's supposed to have that stone that costs more than a ring." Carlissa got a bunch of little diamonds surrounding a bunch of little diamonds. And then we'll get to Carlissa's response. He said, "My ring is 1 carat with 0.5 stones surrounding it. I'm not even going to tell y'all Jaden ring credentials. It's going to be embarrassing for real. The comparison is evident." How much you think the ring costs? And now he starts talking about block women. They get with a girl that's not block, they start acting different. He said, "To Black women, a woman that cooks and clean is a maid. It's sad. It's a sad perspective Black women put on every other woman for being a woman to a man." Some would agree, some would not agree. I do think, though, that a woman that caters to her nigga, they are looked down upon in the Black community. So I'm not going to say Black women. I'm saying just the Black community in general. Sometimes that's frowned upon because they feel like you're like a dummy bitch, like you are like a maid. So I will say that's true when it comes to the community in general, not just Black women. That's what I think. I don't want to hear "be nice, I'm a sore winner" on Schoolyard. I'm the type to win and say F you, no rematch, cuz I don't care about none of y'all talking about. Carlissa gonna respect my wife on Schoolyard. And this is the ring, y'all. Look at the cut. Look at the color. Okay. I see a little inkling of a blue in there too. He probably told them to put a little blue diamond in there just to represent the Crips. He said, I want all y'all tell Carlissa post her ring. Bet she won't. Jaden got 2 kids, 1 BD, and a ring. She really her. Okay, Jane Alexa, I'm her. She. Stewie. Mommy. Mama. Mommy. Let me stop. If y'all watch Family Guy, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When Stewie kept bothering Lois. Mama. Okay. He said, my mother, now this is crazy. He said, my mother is a whore. Been married 3 times, 3 kids by 3 different men and never married. None of them men, only random men she liked with a lot of money. So she could divorce and take from them. And at the end of it all, she's sleeping with a bum every night. Sad story for real. Could never respect her as a woman. And I think that's what has Blueface's mind clouded up as to why he treats women the way that he does, because he doesn't respect his mother. He said, Carlissa married a bum after all them D's. She settled for that little A ring with my wife. Had 1 D her whole life and bled your whole life. Clown. Post your ring, I'm going to post mine. You want to compare booties, right, Carlissa? Let's compare rings. Now, how did Jane Alexa's BBL get in this? Okay, the BBL was like, how did I get in this? Let's see what type of ring that old booty got you. What type of ring that new booty got. My wife gonna always win. Now, this is a little bit disturbing. You talk about your mama Big Debbie Cakes. Like, that is crazy on the internet, too. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Carlissa, my wife ring is bigger and more valuable than yours. Since you want to compete with my wife, let's go ring for ring. Okay? He said, play with my wife on Schoolyard. I can't wait to make an example out of somebody. Everybody had your wife already. Shaking my head. Couldn't be me. I got somebody who had never been with nobody else. Can't nobody say they ever had my wife. I won. And he said today was the best day ever. I don't gotta look no further. I paid $30K for this suite and I bet $30K on the game. Let's see how this goes. This was, of course, a little bit before the engagement. Okay. Now, what Blueface is responding to is a whole assortment of posts by the mom. Yes, this is Conspiracies of a Crep. Continue. I need to make a series. Conspiracies of a Crep. Huh. I should write a book. For real, okay? Conspiracies of a Crep. Okay? Carlissa says, my bum got papers on mines. You got that downtown LA in the swap meet district. This is so childish. Now tell the people you marry the maid just in case you go to prison. The end. You in charge. Congratulations. It ain't 3 ninjas in the world that would waste the effing time. Be happy today, not mad at me. She the one started the fight. Basically, be happy at your maid, not at her. She the one who started the fight. You gotta go to prison for her. Reading them tweets sound like he proposed to her just to spite you. And then he said, she says, shaking my head, just smiling now. He said, po baby. Okay. And recently she did upload a recent post. So we're gonna get a little update on that momentarily. Give me a moment. Okay. All right, so here we go. He says, please excuse my son. He is hurting and suffering from trying to do the right thing with the wrong person. They always take it out on the one telling them the truth. You can't marry no B that don't accept your kids. I married his daddy before I planned to have him. They're all liars. If you have to tell a lie on me, you automatically lose. And she's basically reposting posts that people sort of made besides clapping back. Okay. He said, aha, head bigger too. Congratulations. Did this ninja propose to the maid? Oh, well, it is October. And that was all these posts that you're seeing are before the engagement. Okay. Here's what I think. The problem is both of them are effed up in ways because Carlissa, as much as a lot of the stuff she did say in that live was true, I really feel like she caused a lot of trauma to Blueface as a child, and that's why he acts the way that he does. There's no excuse for it, but people have to understand your parents have a lot to do, especially when you're younger, why you sort of act the way that you do. If they do certain things, that's going to cause you to act a certain way. So a lot of people do not take that into effect. They're like, oh, why am I doing this? Why do I act like this? Why don't I trust this type of person? It's because of your family and how you grew up. You didn't just wake up like that. Some people did, don't get me wrong, but 9 times out of 10, it's how you were kind of brought up, to be honest. And Blue, I think, needs to check Jaden, because why did she throw shade at Carlissa in the interviews? I really feel like had she kept the Q in the interviews, none of this would have happened to begin with. I know she had a bad experience with Carlissa, but there was some points in time that y'all was Cookie Crunch girlfriends. So what happened for you guys to not be Cookie Crunch girlfriends like you guys are now? That's where it kind of loses me, okay? I guess it's because of all the stuff that Carlissa posts online and everything like that. And Carlissa, please log out of Instagram. Pick up knitting, bitch. Oh, God. Knit a pillow. Knit a bandana. A blue one, preferably. Like, you are way too a little bit older to just be doing this stuff on Instagram and the petty games. It's really not good, because you can say Carlissa's right with some of the stuff that she rants, but at the end of the day, she's a lot older than Blue. So Blue doing it is a teensy bit more justifiable than her, because she's of a lot of an older age and is very mature to know right from wrong, to not know, to not do these social media games. That's what I think. Okay. All right, so off to Rock, you guys. Rock, I don't think nobody has sent me anything of her opinions on this engagement, but Rock, y'all, she has been out and about with a new boo. His name is Jay Cinco, and a lot of you nosy MFs backstage were listening to me talking about Rico. Y'all know I'm here for Rico. Like, shout out to Rico. Oh, okay. Okay, I posted this on my community page. The bottom one is Jay Cinco. He's a YouTuber, does music. Young, though. Y'all know we don't like young over here. Y'all be, a little bit older than 21-ish, 22-ish. Okay, it's like, you feel me? Like, ain't no grailing pearling over here, okay? We like them a little older. Not too old, but, you gotta be up there a little bit, okay? And up top, the top two pictures are Rico. So the bottom one, his last name is Cinco, so we're gonna call him Cinco. And the top one, the top two pictures is Rico. So Rico is, that's BD. You feel me? That's, to me, that's who Chrisean should have had the baby with. But, like, I heard he got a baby on the way, so we ain't gonna talk too much about Rico. Like, not too much about Rico. All right, boom. So this is Jay Cinco. Okay, that's the dude that Chrisean has been hanging out with. I guess they're friends or whatever. I did see that video of Chrisean was trying to throw them Big Debbie cakes on Mr. Cinco, and he pushed it away. He wasn't too keen on getting the Big Debbie cakes on him. So it seems like Mr. Cinco isn't too much interested, which is a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. But they've been on live, kikiing. He's about, I believe, 21. He also dated Brooklyn Frost. Now, she's another influencer type of girl. So, like, Chrisean would be in his niche, in his area. Chrisean's only, like, what, 22? 23. So she's still pretty young, too. They're close in age. But it's the baby. I doubt he want to be a stepdaddy. Okay? I think that's it. That's what really causes it. They known each other for a minute. Look at them back in the way before Chrisean got all them tattoos on her neck. Ooh, ah, ooh, yeah, hey, ah, ooh, ah. Isn't that cute? But then look at them now. Aww, okay. They've been on live together, hanging out.
Engineer nigga, there ain't no engineer nigga.
What type of food you eat?
You said what happened?
What type of food you eat?
Food.
Oh.
Some high winds.
He ain't cooking that.
Man.
I ain't cooking at all.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. What are you talking about?
Tired.
You talking about cooking. Nigga, sit your ass down.
I'm just saying, because we gotta eat. Look at the time. That's like, what? This. Niggas waking up to going to work.
I'm gonna eat them waffles.
Huh?
I'm gonna eat them waffles.
Ooh, what waffles he talking about? Ah!
This morning.
Chrisean, let me tell y'all something. Y'all try to paint this picture as if Chrisean's a damsel in distress. Dizzy Dora hoes. Okay? Nah. Chrisean be knowing sometimes what she doing. You saw the way that she looked at him when he said waffles with her leg open like that.
Yeah, but you just said they got that shit in there.
I'm not tripping. I'm hungry.
So did that shit make you shit like?
Yeah.
So why would you eat it?
What you mean? It tastes good.
Mm.
Stop talking to me, bro.
You think you slick, like.
Stop talking to me. I don't think I'm slick.
Stop talking to you. What am I talking to you like?
It sounds like he want to eat something else. But anyways, like I said, she did try to twerk the Big Debbie case on him, but he kind of pushed it away. I really feel like he did that because he doesn't, I don't think, likes the clout that surrounds Chrisean, meaning the negativity clout, the drama and the conflama. He doesn't seem like a messy girl, which is good. Y'all know what I mean by girl. I'm referring to Blueface. So this is a clip that proves it.
They said, "Oh, click that one."
Which one?
Go down. What?
I mean, you don't got.
No, not that one. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the class.
No, you don't got to talk about that.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, you don't got to talk about that.
Oh, you think that's messy?
Yeah. Anything that talk about somebody else but you, you feel me? That's messy, man. You know. If you don't got nothing to do, if you don't got nothing to do with you, you don't got to. It
did.
Yeah, but just you though. Like somewhere it's just talking about just you.
I'm gonna work on that.
You good.
But I'm telling you, motherfuckers don't care either. That's why I need contracts.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But you know that. You don't gotta tell them that. But they're not gonna do no.
You see how he avoided the messiness? That's goals right there, okay? I don't know, Chrisean. You might want to, lock that down. So, of course, here's the Instagram so y'all can get a better pictorial view of Mr. Cinco.
And I'm here to
okay. And then also, Mr. Rico. Let me stop. Oh, your credit card this video. He gonna block my ass quick, Mookie. But okay, now this is another Chrisean ex Rico. Like, come on now. Like, why would you get ready by Blueface and not Rico? Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just it just doesn't make any sense. You confused me with that. Okay. Wait, are you guys team get with Cinco or dip back with Rico? Leave your comments down below for my replay watchers. Like I said, up top is Mr. Rico, the top two pictures, and at the bottom is Mr. Cinco. Let me know what y'all think. All right, I'm gonna start saying callers. Please keep it short and cute. Do not be all here ranting and stuff like that. Please. Tonight we talking Baddies East. Let me know what you guys think about Animac and DJ Sky. Also, let me know what you guys think about T and Scotty, ET's entrance, and then Blueface and Jaden. Do you guys think this is for real or is this just a stunt to get Spike at Miss Carlissa? Okay, make sure you keep it cute and simple. I ain't trying to hang up on y'all. Okay, what's up, JC? Oh, see, there we go. Woo. Asia, what's going on? It's Staticky J. What's up, Asia? Not ready. What's up, Ray?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, I'm about to keep it short. So I'm about to start off with Chrisean and I'm not Chrisean and Blue. I cannot stand Blueface. I think it's a stunt. I feel like he see that Chrisean got that stuff going on with her sister and everything, and it's not really hype no more. But I feel like all right, his name with Mabu, and like he's like, oh, he not as hype right now, so he got to do something that get the attention back on his name. That's the only reason why I feel like he proposed. But I don't really have too much to say about that. Anna Mac and Anna Mac and what's her name? What's that lady? DJ Sky.
Yes.
She's so unforgettable. Like she's so forgettable. Oh my god!
I literally was just talking about it. I just slipped my mind. That's crazy.
I was like, what is her name? But first of all, just like Tasiki said, who taught her how to fight? Like she was spinning and kicking and jumping, and I was a little confused. Like, why was she like, And then Anna Mac is so small, and I personally don't know. I feel like she don't know how to fight. Like everybody in the comments was like, "Oh, she gets down, da da da." I don't feel like Anna knows how to fight. She just be beating Sky up, And then Scotty,
but she beat up Scotty too.
Yes, she did beat Scotty. Well, Scotty can't fight, so it's like
you think she get lucky.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. She get lucky. If she fights somebody who know how to fight, she'll get mocked. Now, this with Scotty and T. I see why Scotty was like feeling this type of way because why are you yelling at me? Don't be yelling at me because if I'm not yelling at you, disrespecting you, don't yell at me. You feel me? So, but
now, did you watch T Story Time?
I didn't. I don't watch T. I don't like her voice. It scared me a little bit. Like she just talked really. You feel me? Like no.
She alleged that Scotty already had pressure with her because.
Okay, I did see that. Okay, I did see that, and then I seen where she was like, before when they were. What did she say they was at? They was like at a club or something, and Scotty was being disrespectful. Yeah. And Scotty was starting stuff, all the other stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
You still don't think that justifies the screaming and the screeching?
Yeah, I don't because it's like, girl, shut up. You are a grown lady. You are a grown woman doing all that yelling and stuff. And Scotty is trying to hit her is like, hitting your little sibling or like trying to hit your kids, tell them to shut up at a family reunion. Like it was so crazy. Like that was funny. Yeah, like she was like, "Oh my god,
Scotty went.
yeah. And then let me tell you something that's funny. When the bus was on fire, and she was still talking. So do you see when Smiley put the cards under her butt? Like that was like the Magic Trigger song. That was so corny to me, but it was like the
Do
bus
you think that's what caused the fire?
Maybe, I heard she was a little sticky, so yikes.
Hot flames. My son.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, thank you for calling in.
You welcome.
Now, what's up, Bia? Bia!
Hey, Boogie.
Hey,
I'm here cracking up. Not Smiley BBL fluid started a blaze.
She did say, Scott did say she wanted to see a magic trick. That was the magic trick.
First of all, the way she was even guarding that 7-Eleven deck of cards, if these cards go, girl, we are not in prison. Like, what are you talking about?
First, it was, what was it, the jambalaya?
Yes, first it was the jail jambalaya, and it was not jambalaya, and I stand on that. It was not. It was disgusting.
It was nasty.
It was disrespectful of her to even refer to it as jambalaya. Like, I want her tried and hanged for it, respectfully. The fire set me. And since y'all was just talking about Anna Mac don't know how to fight. She knows how to hit back. Like, that's what you tell your kids to do. If somebody hits you, you better do what you gotta do to hit them back. Like, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Yes. And unfortunately, DJ Sky needs to never fight another day, because low-key, the minute she showed up, all I could think was that Rock probably paid her to She do kind of look like him too. He just needs some lashes. Oh my Lord. All I could think was that Rock paid her to fight Anna since Siki wouldn't. Because that's all it gave. Because why are you here? What's the real reason that you're here? And then for you to be in the house ranting and raving like, yeah, I'm fighting her over something and me and Rock beefing about, like, so you admit it, you're a puppet. You're a dummy. I feel like Monique, you're a dummy, itch. You're a dummy, It just pissed me off so bad. T and Scotty's argument was sending me to the moon. She's so funny. I hate that she sounds like Daffy Duck when she speak, but she was cooking Scotty on high heat. Yes. But I will say Scotland wasn't lying. Her tongue was white as hell. She might.
It was.
It was. But when she said, "You need to go to my dentist,"
right? She said that, no. Damn.
Because no tea, no shade. How you had braces and you still got a gap? Like, are you not?
Natalie should have been like, wildin'.
It's like her two front teeth are polar opposites. Like, what is happening? Are they repelling each other like magnets? Girl, you've been here for like 82 seasons. Just hit the little dentist. I mean, give it kudos to Scotty, though. She did say my gap is cute. Her gap is cute. I just cannot believe she had braces, because what was the point? Your parents got scammed. They must have went to an IG dentist before they got popular. Rolly is such a two-faced girl. She's so shady. You in there telling
She said, bitch, you better kick. You told her what she shouldn't do.
Oh my God. You should have told her to swing, girl. Sky is out there kicking for her life. Like, and all I could think about is how last season she said that she was trained in martial arts. And I just want to know who taught her, because you're embarrassing yourself. And those bundles look cheap, you dummy. What? Go home. Go home.
I'll be feeling bad for DJ Scott, because I really feel like this show ruined her reputation. Because before she was on the show, when I used to see her, I'm like, oh, this girl popping. Like, first I see her was on Now That's TV, and I'm like, oh, she a big DJ. You know, she be with what's her name, DJ Duffy. And
you see, and this is why, like, sometimes it's better to just play the back and just do what you do and keep your head cute. Because when you start acting like this for the cameras, now you look a mess. And not only that, but now everyday people feel like they can beat your ass.
Right, they can try you. Right, that's the thing. You see, DJ Duffy did that one season, Basketball Wives. She came back for later on season, but you never saw again.
Nobody's gonna take you seriously. So if somebody in a club want to shake their dreads and you don't turn on Sexy Red, now you got your everyday regular schmegular girl about to square up with you because she knows she can take you. All we gotta do is step on your feet. Like, respectfully, you're not a threat to us. Right. I cannot believe she was doing that every single round. Like, Sky, you're like 6 feet in comparison to this girl. Just grab her. Respectfully. Just hold her. Hug her if you have to. But to think that you did something by rushing her, all Anna had was dirty knees and feet that looked like Peter Gunn's when he was first introduced on Love and Hip Hop. I can't. Miss Nunn is shady. I cannot stand it.
Nelly was getting her whole life with the fight. She's like, ah!
I don't blame her. Because you knew she sat and was talking to herself that morning, like, yeah, this gonna be real entertaining.
Right. I like Nelly this season. I'm a Nelly fan now. Y'all done crossed me over.
I love it. Like, girl, just stay in your producer's bag and keep it cute. Listen, ever since she said, I love your city. I spend a lot of money in your city.
Huh?
Natalie been talking to somebody. She got some gay friends because they taught her how to read. She's giving it this season. She's taking it, and I'm proud of her. Listening to Mariah Lynn call them commoners because they had to ride the bus was so me coded because I love calling someone the common folk, the townie. But like, respectfully, they're so ridiculous because why are they even talking about jet lag? You flew from Baltimore to Philly. You were on the plane.
They said it was 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Girl.
There is no jet lag. There is no jet lag. Y'all just shortened the Earth's lifespan by like 5 years for a 30-minute flight. Y'all could have just gotten a bigger, more comfortable bus and went that way. But to ready the PJ, it's so much money to book a PJ. So to do that, to fly 30, like, ridiculous. But whatever, Zeus. This is Big Lex.
Now boarding.
I'm telling you, on Zeus Airlines, we are serving Hennessy and Casamigos. Like,
now, where was the PJ when he was crying in the airport?
Like, I can't get over it. Like, they're so ridiculous, but I get it. Nat is in her bag, and you know, she got the Zeus MX, so she's like, F it, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Right. I don't see the point of her getting the FaceTime call from Marsh and Janet. It was a waste of time. They were both just standing there like lumps on a log. I do believe your theory with Zeus is just like, look, we got to make them look like they're a part of the show. Right. So that way, Vicky's lawsuit can get tossed out. Because respectfully, Rock should have a manager anyway to make these calls about her leaving. But I guess Blueface wasn't available to do that for her. Speaking of, that engagement was so musty.
How do you think he asked her? Because we didn't hear the audio.
When I see one. And then he's on Twitter championing like, oh yeah, no one can ever say that they've had my fiance. That is the only thing, the only redeeming quality that he can think of when it comes to Jaden is that no man has ever been with her sexually, which is insane because it really is mommy issues. Because the following tweet is you bringing up how your mom was, you know, a bed wench basically, and you can't stand it. So in your mind, the way that you get back at your mother is to be with someone who's more pure, who's the total opposite of her. It's not that Jaden is some nurturing woman who's just so loving and I feel so safe and at home with her. He can't say that because being at home for him means being with Carlissa. So it's like, you're going out of your way.
I think it's a lot of the childhood trauma.
For sure. It 100% comes up that way. And that people love speaking about daddy issues amongst women, but Frood is smiling in his grave every time Carlissa goes live about Blueface and every time Blueface tweets about Carlissa because it is there. It shows. It's proof. And then Jaden sitting there with her big old airhead looking ass, just cheese and happy. But it's like, you know he's doing this to spite you. If Chrisean didn't have that baby, they would still be together. And it's embarrassing. All I have after that is that E.T. showed up in black Air Forces, so I knew she was there to just be nothing. But
well, her baby said, I can't fight.
Honestly. And they was crisp too. So it's like you went into Foot Locker and specifically chose the black low top one. That get this girl in a cage. Where's Stunner? Yes, y'all go.
One is being rented out for Lex. She needs their own back order, bitch.
No. They gotta get her in there with a wig. Oh my god! But I would have loved to see Tasiki versus ET. That would have been so good. Rock ruins everything for real. Like you couldn't just hold it down. And I felt her because it was like, yeah, I might have had smoke with her, but after what my sister did, it's dead. The fire's out, and I don't blame her.
And I think it's because Tasiki also kind of saw that, like, this girl not a scary girl. She's from the South Central.
No, and that's what would have made it so good because they both want to do like their little fighting class thing. Like, if Zeus does another boxing match, it needs to be them two, even if it's a friendly fire type of thing. But those two would be so good to see. But then again, I don't know. It looked like T was kind of taking it in the end of that episode. So we gonna see.
Listen, for y'all that don't follow T on YouTube, T got her mama black. So like, don't let the light skinness fool you.
For sure. The other genes are Caucasian, but the other half of her, for sure. You could tell. Listen, from the first episode I saw her and she said something about the house, I was like, yeah, her mom's is black for real.
Right.
I felt that. But other than that, that's it. Everybody liked the video this evening. Oh, we got smoke. We're going to have problems. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, period. Good night.
Bye, Via Key, what is going on, Chanel?
Oh my God, hey Pierre. Oh my God, I'm glad I got to call live. Okay.
What's up?
So, first of all, I just want to say I'm personally going to apply to be a flight attendant at Zeus Airlines.
No, boarding. The next baddies.
Right. Pouring Casamigos on the 10, okay? But first of all, I just want to say, like, I saw a lot of people was like, I really don't know if Animac can fight or anything like that. I personally feel like, I don't know if Animac can fight, but she didn't fought two taller, bigger bitches and honestly kick both their ass. I saw her punch DJ Sky like when they was doing that second fight with that kick, that little kick, and then she punched her right before they fell into the bushes. So I'm like, hold up now somebody is getting beat up, and it ain't DJ, like it ain't Animac. Very here. Also, I think that like one thing about it is like I feel bad for Saya because I know like she wasn't really bringing up into the show, but hearing that, it kind of hit home for me because I understand like being in that situation, like and how that brings. So I wish she would have stayed on the show longer. Like I think it's good to have the presence of like a Sky and a Saya and whatever to kind of balance it out. It's really balanced. So I was sad to see her go, even though she really wasn't doing much anyway. This was a cute little filler episode. I was confused though, so maybe you can help me. Did Biggie come at a different time? Like
I thought that Biggie was gonna come before ET, but I guess not.
Like, and then the next episode, it's like they didn't even acknowledge her coming or the Rolly fight. Or I'm like, so does that happen on different days or what? Because her and Rolly fought. That's why I'm like, they didn't even.
So I guess Biggie comes probably in a couple episodes because she did join late.
Okay, that's why I'm like, but when I saw that house, I thought they was gonna just introduce both of them, which I'm like, that's cool, I guess.
A lot of people is confusing that white skirt that Natalie had with Biggie's white skirt.
Ooh, y'all both. Okay, and then I want to talk about Blueface and Jaden and everything. I just want to say that like Jaden was very emotional about being proposed to Blueface, and I would be too if I knew I had to marry somebody who cheated on me numerous times, left me and my kids for a clout-based relationship, and embarrassed me and my kids on social media more times than I can even count. But I guess, only Jaden got to deal with that. We've been going through this Jaden, Chrisean, Blueface saga for years. That's why you was talking about it. I'm like, yes, people really don't understand. Like, it's not no bullying Chrisean, it's not no bullying Jaden, but both of them.
It's not no team nobody. It's like, team I want peace. Y'all, this has been for years, y'all.
Right, like you coming in on chapter 20. I was at chapter 1. I was at Blue Girls. I was before.
I
was with Chrisean. I was making videos on YouTube. So please don't play with me. Like, it's not there. No way. And I also do love T. I hope to see her. Like, I also don't wait. I'm sorry. I just remembered this. The whole thing with Chrisean, not with Chrisean, with Scarface, like running up on what's the name? Running up on T on the next episode. I feel like that was petty. The only thing I really didn't want Scarface to be was nobody's lapdog. And I felt like when I heard Rolly say, "Get her, Scarface," yeah, get her. I had a problem with that. Because I feel like Scarface, you came on here and people is rooting for you because they know that you can fight for her. But don't Don't be trying to fight for others. Broly and T could have fought. I don't know, but I'll have to see the episode to get more clarification.
Because I'm gonna lie, T's eyes, she has big pupils. Right. So the way she was looking in that direction, I ain't gonna lie. I would have been like, damn, I hate when people look at me dirty because it's like I don't be doing nothing to people. So like, don't be looking at me crazy like I owe you money. Like,
I get that, but I thought say Broly was like, oh, T was like, yeah, I don't feel good. And then Broly was like, well, why are you here then? And then somebody asked if she was looking at her. So I can understand it. I can understand it. Okay, so I'm just, but that's all I really had to say about the show. This show is kind of like a filler episode, but I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't need to fight every single time. And I heard that Smiley's thing too. Okay, bye.
Right. Wait, also one more thing. Do you think Jaden and Blueface will legally get married? Yes or no?
Damn, I'm gonna have to say no, unless Carlissa goes live and she says that Blueface and Jaden is never gonna get married and they're never gonna have a legal paper. He gonna get married that day. Okay, he can get married that day.
Now we talking.
Like, come on now, because if you look at the tweets, and a lot of people didn't like understand. I was like, he throws subs at Chrisean too. Like, be so for real about it, because he said the thing about Clarissa, but then he was like, "Oh, my wife ain't never been touched by anybody, and y'all can't say that about your wife." And the only thing he said about Chrisean, he always be like, "She be cheating on me, and she be other guys that fuck with her." Da, 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 da. So I'm like, baby, you can't even really enjoy your moment. You couldn't even be engaged for a day and enjoy your to be wife instead of coming back to your Chrisean and Carlissa, who you say you don't care so much about. So Blueface is one of the girls. He don't need to be with Carlissa or Chrisean or Jaden. He need to be with his homeboy, the one that was recording the booty, and he wanted him to record him. Yeah, that's the one he needs to be with. So there you have it.
Allegedly, nice. Y'all need to stop this rumor and talk about that crip that freaking what's his name? Jason Lee was talking about was Blueface. I really do not think that was the crip that he was talking about. Because if y'all watch that Jason Lee interview, he kept referring to a crip that he's with. A lot of y'all in my comments talking about, oh, it's Blueface. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button because I didn't think it was a crime to support your homeboys.
American princess in this bitch. Shout out to my bitch Hazel E. And I didn't know it was a crime to support your homegirls online. And for you trolling ass, nappy headed ass, trolling ass, you know where to find me. Lauderdale hoe. Oh, ain't she cute?
Ain't she cute? Okay, what is going on, Asia?
Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank God. I'm like, let this work, please.
No, I clicked you and then you didn't answer a lot.
But no, the first thing I had to say was when you showed us that video, I feel like Blueface stripped Chrisean of her femininity. Like when we first met Chrisean, like you said, we go years back to
you talking about the throwback video of Mr. Cinco?
Yes, that's when she was like girly. That's when she was cute, fun. Her face looked different. Her body looked different. Everything was good. Once she got with Blueface, she started drinking a lot. She started burping all out in the public. She started going out with sports bras that's too small. She just started eating off people's plates, just being a boy.
This is the video she's referring to, guys. Look at Chrisean at her before Blueface era.
Like,
that is true.
And then once she got with him, it was like a whole different story. Like the clout got to her head. She started doing anything and just looking different. But like once she was with that boy in the video that you just showed us the live, I felt like he was kind of like the opposite, like you said. Like he wasn't with the messy shit. When she was trying to be messy, putting him in the camera, he was like, nah, like don't talk about somebody else while I'm right here. Like that's the type of energy Chrisean need. Not the people that condone in the mess.
Right.
But I like that.
Are you shipping them? You're shipping them? You want her to be You want her to be Mrs. Cinco?
It don't even have to be with him. Just somebody that's like him. Because she runs into too many clout chasers.
Okay.
She runs into too many. But the next topic I want to talk about. First of all, DJ Sky. Why would DJ Sky run up on her like that? And then you tried to sneak her. It's not like you and then you rushed her. I feel like rushing is still sneaking. You should have never ran up on her like that. She was giving you the business. She way smaller than you. She was.
Do you think she was sort of scared of Animac after she kind of heard what she did to Scotty?
I don't think she was necessarily scared because I really feel like in her head and DJ Sky head, y'all don't realize that she really thinks she can fight. She can't fight at all, but she really thinks she can. Like even before when she had fought last season, like she was saying she really a boxer. Remember she was on live saying that like I really box and all. This girl really thinks she really can fight.
There she is boxing.
Slap boxing. Don't forget that part.
Not slap boxing.
And then
remember that when that was a thing.
And then do y'all see how Rolly play both sides? People with legs like those, they always playing both sides. You can't trust people with legs like that. Every time people have those legs, they always being messy. They are so messy.
No comment. I'm crying.
Because first of all, you heard Rolly. She was like, kick her, Scotty. But you was just smoking with Anna Mac when y'all was by yourself. That's why Anna Mac said when them cameras are off, everybody's different. When them cameras on, it's a whole different ball game. Now I see what people be talking about with Rolly because she really throw rocks in her hands.
Yes. No, I like Anna Mac. Like I really like Anna Mac. I feel like she's herself on and off camera because like we've seen clips of her on social media and what we're seeing on the show, that's like the same exact person. I like when I see that.
Exactly. And then also I feel like Natalie, like you said, I'm starting to like Natalie now. I done followed her and everything. This is about the 4th season. I ain't followed Natalie this season.
I've always followed Natalie, but I'll be getting on her ass. To me, she's a kid.
And I feel like the show needs her. Like, regardless of what people say, like, oh, Natalie need to get off, she's too old. The show really need Natalie because she really stirred the pot, but she do it in she don't do it in a vindictive way. Right. Like I could say. She do it like low key. She don't do it too flashy a little bit, but she make it known that she doing it. And like you said, and she is starting to get funny too in the confessionals. Like when she was talking, she was like Taseki, Tasaki, Chrisean's sister. Yeah. But she started to be funny or whatever. Right. But you see, I feel like she put that battery in Scotty back though. I feel like because she cursed her out in front of Natalie probably talked to her by herself like Scotty. Right. Like, you can't let her talk to you like that.
That's crazy.
That's why she went outside. Like, if there's anything we have to address, you wanted Scotty to fight her, but Scotty didn't want to fight her. Truth be told, you could tell. Yeah. And Scotty talking about, oh, she didn't want to be a bully. She felt like the girl was scared, but Scotty, you was scared too, because you could have popped off.
I don't think she was scared, not one inkling. I'm sorry. The way she dropped her purse so quickly for ET, what would she be scared of Scotty for?
If I was me, the only thing I would have been scared of was to mess my jewelry up. Other than that, that's probably why she didn't want to do it. I don't know, but I don't think nobody was really. I don't think she was scared.
Me either.
Like toward the end, this is how I feel, and I'm gonna wrap this up. This is my last 2 comments. Mm-hmm. But at the end, right, Taseki, she played her card absolutely wrong, and I'm high a little bit, right? So when I'm high, I start thinking, y'all. Mm-hmm. But she played it. I start thinking real deep and stuff. If she would have played it a different type of way, it would have been so much better for her. And I mean that as far as if Taseki, I feel like, all right, like 70% of the viewers on Taseki's side as far as the Chrisean situation, right?
Yes.
And the other 30, I'll say like 30% is on Chrisean's side. Now, if you would have been on some shit like, sorry for cursing, if you would have been on something like to Scarface when she walked in the house, like, look, I ain't messing with my sister right now. But
I still want to fight you.
But I still want to fight you. That would have won everybody over because it would have been like Chrisean talking mess about you. On the other flip side, and she like, oh, my sister, she don't mess with her. Blah, blah. But if you would have flipped that script and made it seem like you still loyal to your sister while she betrayed you, you would have won everybody over, girl. You played the hand wrong.
That I agree 100%.
You played. And it's
not even just off. It would just be off of the respect thing, like. Let's just get this over with. Like you know, like you did jump her. Like it is what it is. I know you didn't want to jump her, but like it happened. So like, hey, Naj's not here. You're here.
Exactly. And I don't feel like she's wrong, like I said, for picking that decision because I do agree with her. But at the same time, you just messed up the opportunity to you like win all the viewers over because that would have showed that you loyal. Like regardless of Chrisean crossing you, you still loyal behind her back.
And it would have further proved her point that. The other 2, Anna Mac and Vicky, were fragile because then she would have been like, "ET not fragile."
Exactly.
Because everybody knows.
Exactly. Exactly. And my last comment, I didn't like how ET was.
Why?
I didn't like how Rolly said like what she said, and then you just jumped in her fight. Like you should have let Rolly do that by herself.
Ooh.
You acting like a lot dog, like the other viewer said, and it's like you just want to fight. I don't like people who just go in the house with the intentions to fight. Like it seemed like you just going in there just to fight instead of just talking to the girls. Like at least build a storyline to why you mad or feel some type of way. You don't have no storyline yet. So you just
we haven't seen the episode, so she, T might have screamed at her. We don't know.
But she should have let Rolly just handle that. Like, why you had to jump in the argument? And then you snuck her too. But that's it. I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
All right, thank you, Asia. Asia she got to be from New York. I hear the accent. She got to be from New York. All right, what's up, Rose?
Hey, boo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my God, I'm with everybody right now. I really love Natalie this season. I remember in the beginning, everybody was like, I'm not too sure on the cast. Like they have some randoms, but it's working out really well. And I think it's because it's about like 30 something girls on the cast. Natalie don't have to do too much. Like the girls kind of do it themselves. But I do think as far as the relationship between Scotty and Natalie, I don't know why Scotty feels like she has to continue to prove herself, because I really don't think, allegedly, if she's really with Mr. Lemmy, Mr. CEO, she don't have to do that much work to be on the show. Like, your spot is already secured, to me at least. But needless to say, I think the argument between Scotty and T was kind of pointless, because it was just like, T's one of those girls where it's just like, I guess Scotty, like, I can't do nothing but hit you, but I'm gonna look stupid if I hit you, because she technically didn't do anything right now. Like, T just loud and laughing in your face, but it's just like, if I hit her, I'm weak. If I don't hit her, I look dumb. So it's like, you don't win with T for real. And then Sky, I mean, we've all been saying the same thing, honestly. Like, Camila, she had me dying throughout the episode, because it's just like, why do you keep raising your leg? I don't think DJ Sky knew what she was really doing. Like, that's my thing. And I couldn't watch that part. Like, the last
it felt awkward to watch, no lie.
I couldn't watch it because it was just like, baby, I don't think you know what you're doing right now.
Like, Camila, we need Auntie Glee to give DJ Sky some lessons.
No, we need Chrisean's sister, because honestly, yeah, Chrisean's sister set the tone, but I mean, the average woman not fighting like Chrisean's sister. We saw what happened with Marsh, right? But and then speaking of Chrisean, I do feel like just take her off like the whole baddies, because I highly doubt she's gonna show up to the reunion, because she has this attitude of, I put people on, I'm better than everybody.
I disagree. I think she's coming.
You really?
Hard, yes. I think she'll get her leak back for all the stuff that people been saying. Like, she want to probably confront if Vicky even pops up, but I think she wants to probably confront what Vicky shows up. Not talk it out with her sister, but probably confront her sister, Animac, and like, I think she's gonna come.
Well, friend, if she does come, like, I'm gonna throw in an extra donation because you got it. But I personally think that Chrisean not gonna, like, the way her mindset's been lately is that I put people on. I don't need to be on this show. I'm better than this. And if that's how you feel, girl, by all means, like, do your own thing. And then speaking of her, I just give it like maybe Wednesday. She'll say something about the marriage. I give it until Wednesday about her and Jaden, because she always ends up going on live about something anyways. But needless to say, what did I miss anything out? I don't want to speak too soon, like you said. There has to be something. I'm gonna give like even next Sunday. Maybe T said something, but I'm also with the other caller, like about Chrisean's sister and ET. I do personally feel like if it's just out of respect, but I do understand that, like, she did get 2 people to jump you. So, I mean, she's not wrong, but like, we'll see more in the episode as well too. So
it's not like she jumped up and hugged her like, oh my God.
She kept her distance, you know what I mean? Right. Like, and she said, like, I mean, Chrisean not here, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, Anna is fragile, and whoa, Vicky. Speaking of Anna do be talking a lot of mess. Like, I do like her, but at the same time, like, don't act like people just don't like you for no reason. Like, we see what you say under the comments, and then also this was preseason. So when Chrisean was mad at her, I could understand, because who are you to even call me slow? Like, I don't know you like that. You know what I mean? So I get it.
And I'm gonna see you too. That's
exactly. So it's just like, everybody else in the world could call me slow, but we on the same show. Why are you calling me slow? So yeah, that was pretty much weird. But overall, this is a great episode. I love Baddies this season.
Yeah, I do too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Night. What is going on, Nomi?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so I think Rolly is mad fake. I mean, like, her big back Shamu the whale head ass. Like, I really don't like her. Like, she Shamu the whale. I think she real fake. Like, for real. Like, she talking about some DJ Scott kicked the ish out of her. But what did Anna Mac do to you? Like, I thought everybody was cool, but you know. And then she I like how Anna Mac basically stood her ground when Rolly was trying to tell her, oh, let's just all get on the bus. And Anna Mac was basically like, no, like, she's gonna come outside and I'm going to fight her again. Like, she stood her ground. Like, I don't know who Rolly thinks she is. Like, why is it okay for you to yell and scream at everybody, fight whenever you want, however you want? Because Shamu the whale be jumping in people's fights as well. Yeah, period. I said it. But when it comes to somebody else who wants to do their big one, it's a crime. Like, they can't do it. Like, Rolly really be thinking she runs any and everything. Okay, so what else?
Also, when it comes to T and Scotty.
You said T and Scotty?
Yeah.
So that whole situation was just dumb. Like, you can tell Scotty was she wasn't sure on fighting her. Because she keeps saying that T was scared, but okay, Scotty, I think you were also scared because you didn't know if T was going to beat you up, because she basically kept up with the same energy. But I think Scotty was scared. I don't think T was scared at all. Like, it's just like what Sky said. Like, T is not somebody that you take serious. She's somebody that will piss you off in what she says and then just be like, you know, F you type of thing.
Now, who do you think could be brought on the show? Because you don't seem to be too much of a Rolly fan.
No, I'm not a Rolly. I told you this before, Pia. Like, I don't like Rolly. Like, I used to love Rolly when she newly came on to Zeus. Like, she was so humble. And did you watch her live? Was it last night? And she pulled out a GUN. Like, she pulled out a G. Yeah, she basically pulled out her Glock and basically was saying, if any of the baddies girls tries to fight her on the street, she gonna pull out her Glock and blah blah blah.
Oh,
yes, you didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Talking about how she's basically so much better than. But Rolly, you was the same. You can tell Rolly was one of them girls back in the day who didn't have ish, because she was talking about like something about her Fendi Gucci bag, stuff like that. You can tell she's somebody who came from nothing, and the minute she does have something, now she thinks she's so much better than people. Like, she's no longer humble. Rolly did a complete 180. I'm surprised you didn't see that live. But yes, it's a lot. It's here on YouTube.
Okay, but Rolly send that to me, because that's crazy. Wow.
It is very crazy. And then somebody in the comments asked her, oh, you don't talk to Slim no more? She was like, oh, no, I don't talk to that Slim's burnt out ASS. I was like, dang, but wasn't that just your homegirl? Like, she's not loyal to anybody but herself. She's very fake. I don't see how people still like her.
Now, what do you think of Chris with the Jaden and Blueface engagement? Do you think that will last? And do you think it's real? Do you think Blueface doing it for a stunt?
I think he is doing it for a stunt, but do I think he's gonna eventually marry? It's probably gonna be like another Stevie J and Jocelyn situation. They probably won't really get married, but he's obviously doing it to hurt Chrisean. But it's like, I feel sorry for Chrisean, but then I don't, because it's something like you lose him how you get him. Like, you were his side piece. Just how you used him, he used you too, because he noticed that, you know, you had a lot of clout people, like, and he was making money off Chrisean. For God's sakes, like, her money was going into his bank account. He was taking all of her money, so they both use each other. I really feel bad for, because we don't have a reason not to like Jaden. Like, she was the girlfriend. All she wanted was her boyfriend back to come back home. What did she? And she's really likable. You can tell her she's like a likable girl. She never did anything wrong. So, I mean, that's always been the girlfriend, I guess. But I just feel bad at the fact that he keeps lingering on like she's never had, you know, sex for nobody. He keeps.
You don't believe that?
Huh?
You don't believe that?
What? Okay, I don't believe that. I'm okay. Let's say if she hasn't.
You don't believe it.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. But let's say
Okay.
if she didn't. I'm pretty sure she's entertained other men. I just find it very
Yeah.
hard to believe in today's society.
Which she's not wrong for, because he does what he does.
For it at all.
She's not wrong.
Absolutely not. She's not wrong for it. She should be able to do that.
Right.
But I just don't. Let's say if she is to like move on from Blueface one day, I just don't want her to feel like, oh, I have to stay down with this man in order for him to marry me. Like that's not fair on her. That's not fair to her, because I really do hope that out of everybody, I hope she finds peace and happiness one day. I really feel bad for her, but then again, it's like, you're dumb. This man has cheated on you, repeatedly embarrassed you, and you keep going back to him. So,
any further thoughts?
I don't like ET's, like, you can tell it's just giving lapdog Pierre. And I hope that she sees the only reason why she was brought is because Natalie is mad at Chrisean right now. She was only really being brought in because of the simple fact that fans wanted her. She wasn't brought back because, oh, Lemmy and Natalie, oh yeah, she's a baddie. No, she was brought because Natalie isn't seeing eye to eye with Chrisean.
And the fans going crazy in the comments.
And the fans went crazy, and they know it's going to bring in views, pretty much.
Right. I know now that TV's having a whole celebration.
Now
party.
that's set up. They probably
now that's set up.
Know what? Now that's set up. Like, yeah, like what? it's giving lapdog from ET. Like the next week's episode. Like you heard when Rolly was like, ET, please beat that BASS, because she got and she ran up on T. Like I was like, wow, people will do anything just to always stick around, and I don't like that. But I'm tired of Rolly's big back Shamuda whale ass. Like I just really want her to be disposed of. I'm just really tired of her. Like, oh God.
Yeah. We have a Rolly hater here. Thank you for calling in, Novi.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night. All right, some of you guys that have called in, I'm kicking off backstage. That way people could enter in, because if it gets full, they can't enter in. So if you called already, I'm kicking you out because of that, not just because I don't want to see your face. I just want to be fair. Okay, what's going on, season 3, Baddie?
It's the big back Shamu whale for me, babe. She went in and shouted. Can you hear me? Because I got my AirPods on. Let me make sure.
It sounds staticky.
Okay, let me take them off.
Hear you.
2 seconds.
Okay.
All right, can you hear me now better, babe?
Yeah, that's way better.
All right, perfect. Hi.
What's up?
Okay, so let me just get my notes real quick, because I'm real tired. Okay, first of all, a couple of callers back. That's all I want to say. We've got to stop blaming Blueface for everything Chrisean does. If she dresses manly, now it's his fault. Stop it. Come on now, bro. Like, and if it is, if you're following him and now you want to be a big blue no-tooth crip, that's still your decision. That's not his fault. Like,
but you don't think somebody could have influence over your life to change your ways?
Do you think
if I start dating a crip like Jason Lee and I start wearing blue everywhere?
Do you think he told her to dress like that, Pierre? Come on.
No.
Exactly. Like, I'm just so tired
I do
of
think
it.
He had an effect on some of her behaviors, meaning the drinking. I think because I notice now she doesn't drink that much, at least from what we see of her online.
Pierre, her kid has a disorder from her drinking and smoking while she was pregnant. Stop it. Allegedly.
Right.
But like, come on, bro. Like, you guys keep on kissing this girl's butt like she is just this holy. Stop it. Like, I'm just.
I am not a Chrisean stan. I just call it how I say it.
No, I know you're not a Chrisean stan, but I still gotta be like, come on, bro. Like, anyway, so that's just wanted to start there. Okay, DJ Sky. You do look like Thomas the Train. But my thing is I wrote 3 words: stupid, dumb follower. Okay, because how you get beat up and listen, it was clearly a setup. And I don't think it was a setup for Sky. I think it was a setup for Animac. Like, I think they told Sky to come on in and do your fake big one, and Sky was like, yeah, I'm about to do my big one. I know they're bringing replacements in, because she probably knew. She probably thought she was going to be the replacement. But look, girl, now you did all that. You got beat up. You don't even have a new cast picture. Even Big Biggie, who wasn't even there when they took cast pictures, has a new picture. But yours is recycled. So it's just crazy. Like, it's just, you guys got to be really wanting, like, and my thing is, for someone who has a name outside of Baddies, why are you doing all this extraness for Baddies? Like,
you think doing the show ruined her career?
It's like it's making you look goofy, babe. It's making you look very goofy, and I'm just like, I don't know why she's doing that to herself. And my thing is, I'm pretty sure was it Bia that said Chrisean sent her over there?
I
Because
think
Anna
yes.
Mac was the last one on the list. And my thing is, you didn't even have no conversation first. You didn't have no talk. You literally ran up on this girl when she's talking to someone else. Like, I don't know. I love Anna Mac though. Can I just say?
She's funny. Now, Anna Mac called her a train. So what did you expect? A train don't stop.
But listen, she's a stallion killer. Because how you beat up girls over 6 feet and you 100 pounds soaking wet and wearing boots? Okay, I don't know. I just think like you look stupid because Chrisean's not even talking to you. So were you trying to win her love back? I'm just like, were you trying to win her love back? Or like, what was the reason? Like, what did you gain from it? And I can't stand, and I hate this on Baddies, on whatever show. Don't be the one to start the fight. And then when the next person wants another round, oh, I'm done. I'm good. No, you're not good. We'll fight all day because you started it.
You said, oh, we're not good.
But doesn't that irk you? Like,
don't. No, I get that because it's like you can't tell somebody when to stop being mad.
Thank you. And my thing is, let's go to the next person. Let's talk about Miss Roly Poly Vegan Bites Incorporated. Because my thing is, I'm really starting to question, how is she friends with everybody she hates? Because you, Natalie, and Scotty had a big old, y'all didn't like each other. Now you're all butt buddies. Ooh. And when did her and DJ Sky become cool? Pierre, help me out.
Before filming, they became cool. Because they literally
that's my thing is, it's like, no, like that. I'm sorry. You can be cool, but I'm not going to be, because it seems like now you guys are butt buddies too. Because I don't care how cool we are. I just fought you the last time this show was on. Why am I over here giving you a go kicker? Wasn't Rolly the one saying at the reunion, all you do is kick?
Right. Maybe she was trying to get her lick back indirectly.
I mean, maybe I feel like either A, it's just weird, or B, she was like, I know this girl gonna look so stupid. She really gonna go try to kick this girl.
Let me set this bitch up.
Cause girl, and not once, she like kicked 3 times. I'm like, girl.
I felt uncomfortable watching, I ain't gonna lie.
I
don't like seeing somebody like, I hate watching something that I can tell the person's not confident in it. So it makes me feel awkward watching. You get what I'm saying?
100%. It just gave me secondhand embarrassment. And I'm just like,
that's what it is. That's what I was
I don't know, man. And speaking of Rolly, what was going on with that lace front today? It was killing me. Like Zeus, sometimes I feel like they close up on people's stuff on purpose, like when it's not done properly. Yeah, they do that to Natalie a lot.
You think so?
Yes. And today they was doing that with Rolly's sister. Anyway, so my next thing I want to talk about is T and Scotty. I don't like Scotty this season. I never really liked Scotty, but like especially this season, somebody told her in the back, like, girl, I feel like they had a conversation, was like, listen, you're going on the 3rd season. You haven't made an impact. We can't just keep putting you on here as a gift participation trophy. You better do something this season or it's not going to happen. So then she tried to pick the one person, because clearly if you watched T's, you watched obviously the video she did. Like, y'all have issues outside, but they're not that deep. Because my thing is, did you see the way T looked at her when she was like, hey, you're next on my list? He was like, what? Girl, that happened days ago. Are you serious? Like, that's, I just can't. Like, and she's talking a lot in her confessionals. Like, even the way she said that stuff about Saya, it's like,
yes, I didn't like that. I didn't like that
either.
That was nasty.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why she feels like she has to be this. Her and Rolly, it's just like you guys are like these weird, nasty, mean girls. And my thing is, what are you an OG of?
I told y'all she's an O. She's missing the G.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like T was on her head, and I don't think T's scary. I mean, and it is giving follower by ET. I agree. I think they bought ET on here because they're pissed off at Chrisean. They want this girl just to fight. And my thing is with Rolly, I think that when the stuff happened with T and Scotty, then Rolly and Scotty had a conversation, and she was like, she ain't gonna do me like that. Watch da. So then ET comes in, and you're like, we don't like this girl. Next, and you know when you get with your friends, you're like, next time this girl does something, I'm gonna try her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's also like, Rolly, you knew the girl was sick. They said she was sick here. So if she's looking funny, let her look funny. Because if you were sitting over there looking funny or yelling like you always do, you wouldn't want nobody saying nothing to you. Like, that's what kills me. It's like, I think Rolly thinks she's second in command to Natalie now.
You think that she thinks she's EPPPP?
I need to rewind and look at the credits, because is she an EP?
I don't know. They might have added that on the slide.
The way
Jonathan has credits. He has producer credits on Bad Boys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the way she goes around, it's like she's like second Don Dada, and it's like, girl, I don't know, man. Since she got this weight loss and stuff like that, she's just giving me like Regina George, but not in a good way. It's like, girl, like, you're doing too much. Like, at the end of the day, it's still just a Zeus show.
Ooh.
And I like Zeus. We all like Zeus, but my thing is like, you guys got to stop. Like, some of these girls have way bigger names. Like, if you want to talk about OGs, then it should have been Sky and Camila and Natalie on the thing. And Mariah Liz.
True. OGs of reality television.
That's what I'm saying.
They
so you think
like Camila should be riding no bus.
You think Scotty is more of an OG than Sky? Come on.
Like, had it not been for Camila, we wouldn't have half of these girls. Okay, her kick inspired DJ Sky's kick. Remember when she kicked Elise? Shout out to Elise. I'm interviewing her still.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Sorry, Elise.
You're gonna interview her?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send you some.
But she was the one who kicked her. Started with the kicks and the aka. Remember she at BGC 13? She tried to do it on Jada.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. This is, and one thing I want to comment about the structure of the episodes. It's good because we're getting a lot of backstory and stuff, but like, it's just too dragged out for me. They're starting to drag it out a little too much. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, we're on episode 6, 7. We really haven't we saw fights, but like, tomorrow's like the first time we're going to see them go-kart race. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it just me, or I feel like everything we've seen so far could have happened in 2-3 episodes?
Yes, they are dragging it out. I will say that. But at least it's entertaining. I will say that versus last season when it was dragged out and it was like, so yeah, I'll give them that.
And I think that's all. Oh, congratulations, Blueface and Jada.
Not you happy. I can't stand you.
Listen, you know what? I think people need to really stop hating on Jaden. I don't love either of them, but I do feel like the girl, listening to her at the Disney interview, like, I don't know, it just made me think a little different because y'all sit here and love Rock, but Rock is also the same person who did all this extra stuff to him, broke TVs, did all this, released the sex tape, did all that. But y'all hating on Jaden, and her only problem is she looked like Stewie. But that's not her fault. So just let her be. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of this phone because I'm sure they flaming me in the comments. Anyway, love you, baby. Bye.
Love you too. What's up, Big Cash? Not the Lil Wayne.
Oh, hey,
what's up?
Dear. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Finally on here.
Yeah, what's up? It's a long time to see. What did you think of tonight's episode?
Tonight's episode was finally interesting. Finally, they got to something. But Sky, DJ Sky, stop kicking. Stop. You look like an extra from The Bug's Life. Stop. She looked like a cricket. The way she was kicking.
Rolly set her up by like, hey, kick her.
Yes, Rolly set her up. Rolly set that girl up. She did not look like Kung Fu Panda. She looked like the bird from Kung Fu Panda.
I gotta find a gift for that one.
Them legs, she is too tall for that. And Anna Mac, like the other caller said, she has delusions of grand gesture in her head that she believes that she win fights. Cause girl, Anna Mac,
she got lucky.
She didn't get lucky. She got beat.
You think Anna Mac lost?
No, Anna Mac didn't lose. Sky lost.
Okay.
Sky got beat and she just kept on like, oh, I won. Because I won. And I'm like, where? Where did you win? You kicked at her and you missed every kick. She needs to learn from the girls from Central Baddies. Because they know how to kick. They kick it and lands.
Right. I know the trailer dropped. I've seen it.
Just leave it alone. Leave the kicks alone. Learn how to hit. She was on her live and she like, oh, because I wanted to protect my face.
Oh, she said this tonight on live?
Yes. Well, it wasn't tonight. It was like a day ago. She was like, oh, I wanted to protect my face. I wanted to protect my face. I still want. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You got embarrassed.
Well, she did say she sat on Animac's face.
And if you think that equals out to you getting beat up, okay, girl, you did something. It wasn't your big one, but it was something.
Maybe
very
a
much
little one.
T is not scared of Scotty. Scotty, stop it, girl, stop.
Do you think Zeus is trying to make us like think that like T is so scared of Scotty? Like that was kind of weird how they edited that.
Image, and it's like we all as fans know Scotty is scary. That girl's scary. She was contemplating when T was in her face. Like, oh, should I hit her? I don't know. Let me back up. No, she don't want me. she was fighting in her head. Right,
it was grunt for me. That was hilarious.
And then in the confessional, she was just like, yeah, she had her hands up. She was blocking, and it was like, no, she didn't. Scotty, what are you saying? What are you and DJ Scott? What was y'all smoking? What was y'all drinking on? Cause the way that y'all was in delusions when y'all was in fights, I don't know. Nobody's scared of you, Scotty. That girl's not scared of you. If you would have hit her, y'all would have fought.
They do fight later on this season, I think.
It's gonna happen because Scotty, hit that girl if you're gonna hit that girl, but don't talk like you're gonna hit her and then talk about it in the confessionals like you big bad Willie. You're not.
Now, do you think, because another caller said that Rock is not coming to the, she doesn't think Rock is coming to a reunion. Do you think Rock is going to come to a reunion to get her linked back with E.T. Boost with the Fire? And what you think about her entrance?
E.T., I wish you would have did a little. E.T. did what she did in her season. E.T. is somewhat of a follower. She handles her own, but she follows behind a lot of the girls. She came in having to prove herself. For Nat, big boss Nat. Nat said, hey, Chrisean not on here, and she's pregnant.
This is your time to do your big one.
Right, you better do your big one, or I'm gonna send you home. So she had to do it. Rolly, I don't like Rolly.
A lot of you guys don't, I noticed.
Rolly got to where she got to, and she just forgot that she was just in a food stamp office a year ago. Rolly, they have video of you at the food stamp office. Relax, calm down. Your wig looked horrible this episode. It looked so horrible, and Zeus is messed up because they definitely point out when the girls look horrible. They really point at it.
You think so? They zoom in?
Yes, because DJ Scott, I knew that she had that mark on her face because they pointed at her face that close. They pointed out, and I love it that they pointed out. It'd be so funny.
Well, they did it to Marsh last episode. She told the cameras get out her face.
And I'm so happy this episode, Marsh face healed. I'm so happy. I don't know what makeup she put on, what ice pack she used.
Sky had, I know not Sky, but Chrisean had to help her out with that because Chrisean gives girls those type of bumps on their face.
Yes, because she had to know the secret.
Right.
to put the face back together. She said, "Girl, I got you. Don't worry. Right. My sister going to work you." Right.
But I know what's going to
I got somebody we could call.
Right. Now, what do you think about this whole engagement thing? Like, Blueface proposing to Jada. What do you think about all that?
It's definitely PR. It's definitely giving Stevie a Jocelyn. It might go through because Blueface he goes where the money resides, and if the money resides with a marriage, hey, I'm going to marry Stewie. So he'll do it.
Legally, he'll do it.
Legally, he would do it. But I feel like, is it dumb and a little slow on her regard? Yes. It's not that we picking a side. It's stupid to be with Blueface. Like
because he has his ways. That's the thing. Like, and y'all be thinking, oh, you team too much rock. No, it's like I've seen over the years.
Like we've been in this for years, and it's like for both of them to pick him would be a dumb choice.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you got to gauge. Are you really gonna think about it? Like, that's why I said in the comments, do she have aunts? Do she have sisters?
I feel like they'd be better off just being common law wife. Just be common law. That's it.
Right. Because I feel like it's gonna be so much, and it's gonna be very hard for her to get out of it because she's not gonna have no money. She's not gonna have no money to get out that marriage. So he's gonna keep you. Right. You're gonna be kept, and you're gonna be mad. You're gonna
just
be angry.
Common law. Like, it is what it is. Some people do it, like, and they just don't tell you that they common law. So hey,
we got 10 years in. I got a ring. Get you a ring because I don't got no money. So buy you one. And we going do the thing. We going to get up on a magazine, do the Stevie and Jocelyn thing. Just don't get mad at her and tell y'all secret.
Someone says actually it's financially smart for her to marry Blueface. If they were to go through it legally, I could guarantee you Blueface is gonna do a prenup. He's not done.
He's gonna keep that money. Like he's gonna make a way. He's not stupid. He's gonna find a way.
He's actually really smart. That's what a lot of people think. They think they let the Crip thing and the whole like funny stuff. Like that man is intelligent.
He's silly, but he's smart. He's not dumb, especially with keeping money, especially to his son. He's an Aquarius. He's an Aquarius male. I know that. I'm an Aquarius woman.
You dated a couple.
Because trust me, look, I dated an Aquarius. They like their money. They keep their money. And they smart about their money. Don't ever think that they playing. They'll play with you, but they ain't playing about their money.
They play with the money. Any final thoughts?
They never play about them. Y'all better like this. I'll stay tuned. I'm watching.
Right. Thank you, Cass. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the South Central.
Yes, I'll be logged in tomorrow because we got to talk. I got my notes.
Okay, all right, nice. Tomorrow going to be funny. It's so much to talk about. It's not even funny. Okay, make sure you guys hit that like button. It's 470 y'all in here. What's up, Gabby?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm sorry, I was texting. I wasn't even expecting to be next.
Yeah, I saw you say, kick me out. I see you got kicked out.
Okay, look where I'm going to start. Okay, well, I love Chrisean. I know she get a lot of hate, but I'm team Chrisean because I can kind of relate to her, and I don't care what nobody says. I don't think a big sister should be threatening her little sister. I'm big sister to my siblings, and I've never threatened them or thought to physically harm them. So I don't know. I just feel like she takes it too far to be a big sister. So I can understand why Chrisean doesn't feel safe, you know?
You think it's a jealousy part on Tasiki's end?
I do think it's a jealousy part because she stuck around Chrisean all these times. They had problems, but now that you got a little clout, now you feel me, you ready to kick her to the curb.
Ooh. Now, some people do feel that way.
That's just how I feel about it. Because, no, my little sister, especially her first pregnancy, I was there like, you know, a woman's going to be emotional. She's going to go through hormones. You just don't do that to your little sisters, especially her first pregnancy. So that's just how I feel about it. And Mariah, I like Mariah, but I just feel like they should have gave her little sister that position or added her to the Baddies cast.
Ooh, added the sister to the Baddies cast.
Yes, because
now that would have been a good because Smiley.
Right, because it's Smiley. So it's like that's where the beef stemmed from. Like we know Mariah, but I just feel like she's so little. Like we know what she's about.
Right.
And I don't see Mariah beating nobody up, just being real.
I do think though, if the sister got cast, Mariah would come to them.
Yes, if the sister got cast, Mariah would have been something to. Right, it would have been.
She would have been there regardless of the show or not.
Exactly, she would have. It would have been more turned up, and I feel like Smiley. They would have gave Smiley a run for her money.
Yeah, they would have jumped her for sure.
Right, because Smiley, she definitely gives me weird vibes. Who else? T, I like T, but I just feel like the jokes are becoming a little corny. I'm not really laughing that much anymore.
Ooh. Now who are you laughing at on the show?
I like Rolly only because I see her getting irritated so easily, and I think that's kind of funny.
Okay. What about Sky?
Sky, which Sky?
Fly Tatted Sky.
I love Sky and Camilla. I'm sorry. But I'm watching the show for Sky and Camilla. They're just chilling, just watching the show with everybody else.
Right.
I love both of them. Scotty, I feel like Scotty is an extra. She needs to have several seats. I feel like you should have been giving that energy to Natalie, not other people, not Anna Mac and T. Where was that energy when Natalie went upside your head a couple times? Where was that energy when Chrisean? Right, when Chrisean met you for the first time and she tried you, where's that energy?
You know what I think? Like, okay, this is what's so funny about this episode. That's why I'm glad T did that YouTube video, because now everything makes more sense. Because you know that bus scene, both of them thought that wasn't going to be shown because they didn't think the camera was on. Because if you notice, Scotty was talking about it as if like we weren't going to see it, and T was talking about it as if we were going to see it, because she was like, oh, when the cameras turn on, people act different, as if like the camera wasn't on in that bus. Which is, that's funny that's hilarious that they got that on camera. Thank God.
Right, but I'm still not really fooling with Scotty. She's just, I feel like she's like Nat's puppet or something. Like she just does what Nat tells her to do. She's not her own woman.
Ooh,
and E.T., right, she's not her own woman. Like it's giving follower.
That's to the core.
Right, it's giving follower. And E.T., I love E.T. I hope she doesn't become a follower, because I watched her on Now That's TV. So I'm hoping she doesn't come with the follower energy just because she wants to stick up for Rolly or feel like she needs to prove a point.
Right. What Now That's TV girl would you like to see on Baddies next?
For sure, Diamond.
Yes, I like Diamond.
For sure. Like Diamond's gonna hold her own. She's gonna have
imagine her confessionals in Zeus.
Right. It is so funny. Her confessionals be so funny. She's so cute. I love Diamond. She's so fine.
Oh, her confessionals kill me.
She is so fine. Who else? Anna Mac. I love how she's so small and just beating up everybody. It's giving me life. I love it.
You like,
especially Scotty. Like, I'm glad she beat up Scotty, because Scotty needs to sit down somewhere.
Right. Now, what do you think of the whole engagement between Blueface and Jaden? Do you think it will last?
No, I don't. I feel like Blueface is using her for attention because he's addicted to clout. And Jaden, she has no self-respect for herself, especially that she's raising a younger woman. You're raising a little girl. You're showing her that let a man treat you however, and Blueface is teaching his son to disrespect women. So I don't like that. I feel like Jaden, if she really was the woman that everyone out here thinks she is, that good of a woman, she would put her children first and kick his ass to the curb.
Ooh. You said that, and I agree.
Because a real mother is not going to let nobody play with her kids, and I see her letting Blueface play with her kids.
Because one thing though, like, I hate to talk about kids, but like I feel like Javon's old enough that he's seeing everything, like he's noticing everything.
Exactly, and what he doesn't know. Exactly, and how you're so homophobe, what you're doing right now could like
trigger something. No, I said that in that video. Like, you shouldn't say that to your son. Like, it's crazy. Jason Lee had to literally beg him, like, don't ask him that no more. Like, like you. It's crazy. That's a whole other combo.
Yeah, before my dad died, I literally had the conversation with my dad, and I told him how he was the reason I grew up gay. How it was his fault that I was gay, and it was. So it's like when I see them doing certain things, I couldn't even imagine, like, what is that child thinking? They're not, the little baby girl, of course, she doesn't know what's going on, but that little boy, he knows exactly what's going on. That's why he throws temper tantrums. Did you see that video where he was like, he hates his family or something? He was like, whenever his mom and dad break up, his mom is mean to him and all those things. I just feel like that's crazy. They're ignoring the signs because, well, she's ignoring the signs. He don't care. She's ignoring those signs because it's like she would rather have a man in her home than raise her children properly.
Right. No, I understand. Ooh, thank you. You made some good points. Any further thoughts?
No, that's about it. I still think Natalie is scary. Where was that energy with everybody else that tried you? You want to run up on Camilla and everybody, but you were scared to run up on Chrisean's sister when she literally threw something at you and was trying to get to you, but you were hiding behind security, but you ran up on Camilla when she was smiling and looked like she was ready to hug you. Like, that was crazy to me. Like,
Listen,
let's be
she
for
saw
real.
those bumps on Marsha's forehead and had second thoughts.
Right. But it's still like, if you're gonna keep that energy with everybody, keep that energy with everybody. Don't pick and choose when you want to be that, that B.
That gra.
Right. So yeah, that was my final thought.
Thank you, Gabby.
Bye.
No, I like that caller, y'all. Some of y'all may not agree with her opinions, but she kept it short, sweet, and she's standing on it. I like that. I may not have to agree with everything y'all say. I actually like when I don't agree because I like to hear other perspectives. Okay, what is going on, Deja?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was waiting so long. But okay, so first I wanted to just say Zeus is just so predictable by now. Like, at this point, like, when everybody just be like mocking how they talking behind the scenes, it's just like we could just picture them saying this stuff because they just so predictable.
Right. You could predict like some of the confessionals and what's going to happen because you know that race car seat is going to be a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna see that.
I'm gonna be so mad because they already didn't give us nothing this episode, so I'm gonna be mad. But like, I hope they give it to us. I just hope, because I want to see.
What did you think of DJ Sky and Animac? Like, what did you think about that whole situation?
I don't. DJ Sky, I just don't have too much to say about her. Everybody done said it already. Like, she's just a pick me. She just a pushover. She just DJ Sky. Like, she just gets on my nerves. I just feel as though she's the extra. Like, we could do without DJ Sky. Like, we could find another DJ. Somebody else could DJ. She's getting confused with DJing and being on the cast.
Right. Now, how would y'all think? You do know DJ Duffy?
No.
Okay. My entertainers, comment down. Let me know how y'all think DJ Duffy would do on this show. Now, I don't think she would do the show, no shade. She did basketball, and I don't think she liked that experience too much. So I think Baddies would be even more stressful. All right. And also, what did you think about T versus Scotty?
Okay, so I was feeling T at first, but I don't know. Like, I feel like T is trying Scotty, and Scotty is just taking the bait. Like, at this point, I had faith in Scotty this season, but she's picking and choosing too. Like, you could have hit T. Like, she's not like everybody. Like how everybody been saying, she's not scared. Like, she's playing in your face. Like, literally playing.
She really is.
So yeah, that's what I gotta say.
I'm gonna save T picture. So when I'm playing in somebody's face, I'm gonna send it to her. Because she really is playing in Scotty's face.
No, really. And I even watched her video, like her personal video on what happened. And it was making a little bit of sense. But I'm like, yeah, she's not scared of you. But when I see this episode, I'm like, wow. She did look scared. Like, they did make it seem like she was scared, but she's not scared of you. Like, she's playing in your face right now.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what do you think about the whole engagement thing? Like, do you think this is actually going to last? Do you think it's going to be real?
I don't even know. It could go so many ways. Like, I could see it lasting only for Blueface's benefit. Like, just for him having her do whatever, because that's what she's going to do. And then I feel like also he could just drop her whenever he feel like it. Like, if she do something wrong one time, he'll drop her. And then have a next bitch. Oh, I ain't even curse. They have a next girl right in her spot. So
that might happen. Now, I think if he were to do something like that, that's extremely sick. Because you done proposed to her in front of now millions of people.
But I mean, you see what he did when she was pregnant, 3-4 months pregnant. He moved another girl right in her spot when she moved out. So who knows?
Somebody in the comments have the nerve to say to me, they were like, "Oh, what do you mean they've been through so much or whatever like that? He wouldn't do anything to betray and do all this stuff to her." And I was like, he had a whole baby on her.
Has no rap. Like, he don't care at all. He has no rap. Like, that history don't mean anything. It doesn't. Because if it did, he wouldn't have treated her like that just because. Because I watched the interview too, and he was saying he only did that because she moved out. It don't matter if she moved out. She moved out because of you, and he know he's the problem, but he don't care that he's the problem. Like, that's the thing. He don't care at all. He don't care about nothing but himself.
Yeah, that interview part, that part was funny because it's like he acted as if she just got up one day and was like, I want to go live on my own.
It was saying everything to justify one thing. Let me just say this. One thing that irks me about Blueface, when he's in the wrong, he will find everything under the sun to justify his behavior. Like when Jason Lee was explaining to him like about how the whole like you can't choose to be like how you think and stuff like that. That was stressing me out because like at this point he could explain it the most
made me
simplest
so
way.
mad.
Yes, because he was explaining the most simplest way, and then it's like Blueface just kept finding a reason not to understand.
He's like, no. I'm like, oh my god. I would have had an aneurysm.
No, really, it was so frustrating that even Jayden had to like step in, but he still was just not like I feel like he was understanding. He just wanted to be right. He just wanted to be right.
And those are the worst time people to get in an argument with. Any final thoughts?
Yes, I know Chrisean is punching the air and plotting on her next. Like, I was actually surprised that she didn't go live because she's known for going live every time Jayden.
And I like that she didn't go live. She's moving smarter.
Yeah, she is. She's definitely plotting. And I'm also proud of her, but she's starting to kind of get on my nerves a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Why?
She's getting on my nerves because, like, I just feel like, okay, so with the whole sister situation, I definitely could understand because I had been in a situation where I fought my sister friends. She didn't help, and you know, like that's my big sister. But at the same time, it's like I play the big sister role, like if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like she's my big sister and I have like younger siblings too, but I feel like overall I'm the big like sibling out of everybody. I feel like
I don't mean to get your business, but is your sister still friends with those girls?
Yes, she is.
Oh my god.
Yes, and what made me like, okay, so I had a lot of resentment towards her, just like how Taziki got towards Chrisean right now.
Right.
And I had a lot of resentment, but at the same time, like I've been through a lot, so I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna let it go. But you know, I hope you learned your lesson to, you know, I just hope you learned your lesson to never cross boundaries.
Right.
Like
so this whole situation, I know is triggering the F out of you.
Yes, it is because it's like I understand both sides, but I don't know. Like it's just at this point, it's just so stressful that you just gotta like leave it at that. Like they're gonna deal with it how they gonna deal with it. But yeah,
we're gonna give it a guy like what Vicky said. We're gonna give it a guy.
Yes, I'm so glad actually that she's off because first of all,
I miss Will Vicky.
How she's gonna hit Chrisean with a lawsuit? One, Chrisean did not touch her. Two, they got raw footage of you like saying you wanted to fight and all this other stuff. Like they got you saying other stuff. So how is you?
Yeah, you know what Zeus is gonna do.
Yes,
bro. Like when I tell you she doesn't have a case at this point, I'm telling you, Lex still has a bigger. Lex just needs to get a better lawyer, but like she actually still has more of a case than Will Vicky because you know what they can do? That video of her and her friends saying, "Oh, I'll fight for her." They could say that video was made before the season.
Right.
And it wasn't, but you know, like how's the judgment now? Like, he's gonna lose that case so quick. It's not even gonna be funny.
And one thing I think Zeus should do, I think Zeus should limit it like. The like people that have been on TV already, I feel like they should limit some of them. Like I feel like they should only bring back one or two, like one or two people that
OGs.
Yeah, OGs or even people that been on other TV shows because I feel like that's kind of like limited people spots. Even though we already know they be pre-picking the cast any fucking way.
Right.
But like that's kind of like. I feel like some of them already is like past that stage of fighting and they're in their growth era. Like if you see Camilla and Sky, they're just sitting back like watching. If they would have been into it with the girls, that would have turned the season up way more. But at the same time, we gotta just respect, where they at in life. They're not on that anymore. Especially Camilla and Sky. Like you can just see it all in their face. Like all in their body language.
Changes. I would have taken out Saya. I wouldn't have casted Saya. I would have put in Donna, and I wouldn't have casted
Why?
I would have I would have put in Donna and Jada from BGC 12. I would have convinced Jada to come back.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Trigger
Jada got something to say. She's gonna come on there popping her.
You know, Jada would have irritated Camila one day out of those times and the trips. Some way she would have irritated the fuck out of Camila.
Yes. Yes, but no, I feel like Saya. I feel like we should keep her. We just. I honestly feel like
I don't think she likes the drama, which is there's nothing wrong with that. This just isn't the show for her. Like Sisterhood of Hip Hop was perfect for her because they had drama, but it still had it was about music.
Right. I know, but it's just like to stir, like, you know, to get the girls' feelings all in a frenzy on the show because some of them was just on her body. Like they just was all over Saya trying to see what the strap D be like. So I'm just kind of mad that she left. Like she used, not that she used that as an excuse because at the end of the day, people grieve in their own way. But
right,
I just feel as though that why did you leave? Like y'all was only gonna be in the city for 1 or 2 days. It wasn't that deep to leave. Like honestly.
Any final thoughts?
No, that's it. Thank you for dialing me in.
All right, night. Somebody said asking for badge numbers. Jada go to the police talking about, I need badge numbers. That bitch, let me tell y'all something. That damn Jada, she used her white privilege on the person. She said, I need badge numbers. Like she was going down to the county office. What's up, Brinka?
Hey, Pierre. This is my first time coming in.
Period.
Okay, you're going to have to probably prompt me a little bit because I joined the live late and I was watching the show.
So first, let's start off with Animac and Sky. What did you think about that whole situation?
Yeah, Sky got to go. She got to stop with these super ninja kicks and I don't know what Sky's doing. She let Animac snatch her up and bink bop her in the head. Like Rolly love to be like, I bopped that in the head. No, that's what Animac did. Okay. So yes, DJ Sky, I just don't understand like why she keep doing all these little super kicks and stuff and still be getting beat up. And like one caller said, she want to act like I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm done. Girl, no, you're not about to jump on me and think you just done and over with. We about to get our big one.
Now I think Animac was probably mad too because she probably had all dirt and stuff all up in her clothes. She had to probably shower before she got back on the black. I would have been mad.
And then DJ Scott talking about let's get in the grass. No, girl, because you don't want to be on that concrete. You want Animac to slip and fall so she don't bink bop you in the head. Like, girl.
You know what's funny, and I forgot to mention this on the recap. You said something that I forgot to say. We seen a clip of Animac saying, let's get in the concrete. And then we seen the clips of DJ Scott, let's get in the grass.
Yes, like, girl, no, we're about to be on this black top, no slip slide, none of that. I'm about to drag you down this driveway.
That was funny. They put those clips like right next to each other. Now, what did you think of T and Scotty? Like that whole situation, do you think T is scared of Miss Scotty?
I do not think T is scared of Scotty. Like one of the girls said, T is very unserious. But I low-key agree with T. Like she was not directly talking to you until you told her to calm down. Like she was just talking on the bus. Let her talk. Don't tell me calm down because now I'm about to pipe up on you because I wasn't even talking to you in the first place. I was just venting. Let me vent, okay? Like I get it. I say this because I'm watching the show because I ain't there. I'm pretty sure if I was there, I would be annoyed by T. But I like her watching her. Now I can't say I like being in the same room with her because I'm a fellow Virgo myself, so I
we get annoyed very easily.
Yeah, I be kind of annoyed. I love this stuff for Kikis and on TV, but in person I'll be like, oh, T gotta go. But I like her on the show.
I'm the same way. That's what people think. Like I might like to Kiki and stuff with the drama there, but I don't like drama in real life. Like that.
Yeah, and just speaking of that, Scotty gotta go too because she gonna tell T, I could have hit you, but I didn't. Girl, how many times we gonna hear that every season? I was done with Scotty when she let Natalie hit her. Now, come on, Natalie, you gonna let Natalie fight on you? Let somebody talk to you crazy is one thing, because I feel like a lot of times I give people leeway, and then it build up, and then I end up going off on them.
Yeah.
But if you hit me, oh no, we scrapping.
That's the Virgo stuff. We let it build up, but once we get there, it's a wrap.
It's crazy. We gotta stop doing that, Pierre.
Yeah. No, like I'm like numero uno with that. Like I'm like, okay, and then when I get there,
but I'm like, hitting me, talking to me crazy is one thing, but you physically hit me, Natalie's chin would have got knocked in. I'm sorry.
Now, what did you think of E.T.'s entrance, and are you familiar with E.T. Boots with the Fire?
Okay, so no, I don't watch Now That's TV. The only thing, I only be knowing these names because I be watching your videos.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. I'm like, y'all be like, Now That's TV need to cut you a check. I'm like, well, they're not. So.
They do, because I be watching your Mint recaps and stuff and don't be having no clue what you be talking about.
But it'd be funny.
I'm tuning in so he can talk about baddies. But who's that girl they showed tonight at the end of the episode?
E.T.
That's E.T.
Yes.
Okay. So okay. I don't think I'm gonna get a subscription, but what did you say?
What were your first impressions?
Well, I remember her from the auditions. I think. Look, I don't want Tasiki tracking me down and beating me up. I just think it's crazy how Tasiki. Well, I guess she didn't never have no beef with her for real, but I guess just the way they've portrayed Tasiki on the internet and stuff, I would assume she was ready to go, and bless you, baby, ready to go and fight her and stuff. But she kind of dropped it, just kind of like how she dropped it with Natalie. But I know she got to get that check, so she wasn't trying to really knock Natalie's chin in. But I just thought it was kind of interesting how she was like not, I don't know, guess not wanting to have beef with her, even though she was beefing with Chrisean. But I'm one of those people who don't see nothing wrong with Chrisean allegedly having the girls jump to Siki, because what do we expect? We see how their relationship is on the internet. Like, I get that they sisters and all, maybe because I don't have no sister, but at the end of the day, they've showed us multiple times that they don't rock like that. So why are we expecting anything different?
I feel like, okay, you know what I think it is? I do think they rock like that, but I think the fame and the clout of it all is what gets in between of that. A lot of people get real funny when it comes to media and everything like that. I think that has a lot to do with it. I feel like if cameras were not around and everything like that, and they were in a situation similar to that, best believe it would have been thumping. That's what I think.
Okay, I get that. And I mean, I think I just kind of get Chrisean, like, you said you was going to do one thing. What happened? Or like, since we know they fighters, we be fighting. Why are you switching up now? So I guess I understood both parts. I understood Tasiki not want to look like a bully for sure. But I just feel like people was forgetting the fact that she made this quote unquote promise to Chrisean, and so why would she expect anything different? And she did threaten to beat Chrisean up on camera. I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute now. So, you know.
Now, do you think with them being both at the reunion, do you think both of them should attend the reunion? What you think is probably going to happen? Any predictions?
Both Chrisean and Tasiki?
Yeah.
Where are they at right now? Like,
not on speaking terms from what we see on social media.
I don't got no predictions, but I'll tell you what I want. I want them both to be there.
Okay?
I want my $5.99.
Because some people feel like they should just physically fight it out to let out that aggression and then be cool again. Because some people that's what some people think, like, you gotta fist fight sometimes to get it out and then y'all be cool.
I will be not satisfied. I'm toxic. I will be satisfied.
Okay, Blueface.
I will be satisfied if they fought it out, but I will also be satisfied if they had a just hugged it, you know, actually talked and hugged it out. Because I honestly, I get tired of watching them reunions and they fight the whole time and there's no dialogue or anything. Like, yeah, it could be a fight, but can it be like, can Rolly and X, Y, and Z fight, and then these other two girls actually sit down and talk? But we don't even get that. It just be hosts ducking and girls flying, and Natalie with her cha-chas out in the background.
I noticed that Natalie loved to show her tickle bitty.
I was watching that shit. Wait a minute.
Any chance she get, Natalie gonna try to show her titty.
And so I'm just like, yeah. So I would actually like for them to come, both of them to come, and they actually hug it out or something, because yeah, we need. I mean, my $5.99 need to be used up properly. Okay. And they keep trying to release a show every time I'm about to cut it off. I should cut it off and go to Now That's TV.
Get ball.
So I do also want to say, they need to give Fly Tatted Sky some more airtime, because I like her. She's funny. Her confessionals are funny. They giving Scotty all this airtime with her little raggedy confessionals, and that could go to Sky because she's funny. She need her own show, and Sky is at a different point in her life now. It seems like, but she brings some comedic relief. I think they've got to, like, I like T, she bring comedic relief too, but I just feel like this cast is just way too big and they have too many people that can serve the same role. I just think they need to do better with the cast selection for real. So
I agree with that. Thank you for calling in, Rika.
Thank you.
All right, I got a couple more callers and then we heading out. Make sure y'all hit that like button because there ain't a crowd to support your homeboys and homeboys.
Shout out to my bitch Hazel E. And I didn't know it was a crime to support your homegirls online. And for you trolling ass, nappy headed ass, trolling ass, you know where to find me. Lauderdale hoe. Oh, ain't she cute?
Ain't she cute? Okay, what's going on? Cynthia.
I'm here. No, don't kick me off. Not yet.
You almost got kicked off. What's up?
My gosh. I was just like, pick me. But yes, go ahead.
First, let's start off with Baddies. What did you think of Scotty and Anna Mac?
I feel like Anna Mac whooped her ass, definitely. But like, I wouldn't say like whooped her ass, because I don't feel like Anna Mac can really fight like that, because like just seeing her fight with Scotty, like she was like barely making it after those 4 rounds they had. But they definitely had her fucked up this season. When I was seeing, I don't remember if it was like a confessional or something like that, or it was like a video where Anna Mac was like, or like a post she made where they were like, they had her fucked up this season and she was like fighting
cursing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Where they had her like really messed up. They did have her messed up, like, but she definitely. I'm glad she got DJ Sky back, because DJ Sky, I don't know what she was doing with the flying kicks.
Okay, now do you think for the cast, do you think DJ Sky should have replaced somebody that was there as a cast member? Like maybe they should have give her a side spot, or like no.
No, I agree with what you're saying. They were definitely playing with her face. I don't know why she came back this season, knowing that like Natalie was definitely being like, wasn't she what Chrisean's babysitter is what they were calling her?
Yeah.
So
now you know what I seen somewhere? I saw somewhere that they said they do DJ Sky like that, because there was a video that showed basically DJ Sky promoting Now That's TV, and I guess I don't know if they didn't like that, or I don't know. No, they said she was watching Now That's TV in the Baddies house, and one of the producers was like, "Hey, turn that off."
Wow, that's crazy.
Something like that.
Yeah, no, they're definitely playing with her, like from straight up moment she got there. I don't even know why. Like, I guess that's probably why, but they do not like her.
That would make more sense. Like, that would make more sense.
Oh my gosh! In the Anna Mac fight, Sky had me dying when she was like, take a puff of your inhaler. Go ahead." I was like, Sky, why are you playing with Anna Mac like this?
They're lucky this isn't actual BGC. That inhaler would have been in the trash somewhere. You know how the bad girls used to do. They put bleach in Stassi's contacts. That inhaler would have been gone.
Floating in the pool on a beach somewhere.
Floating in the pool. Now, what did you think of the whole engagement tonight? Do you think that's going to last?
I feel like that was definitely a PR move. I mean, although, on top of that, I feel like they're going up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, Jaden being in like the top like 50 billboards or something like that. So I feel like
she hit that high.
Yeah, she was like number 15
on
like TikTok like in the billboards. So she's going up there. So I feel like that's strategic on his part. And also this is like definitely PR cleanup from what Chrisean kind of did. Oh my bad, I have a kid in the background. But yeah, what Chrisean kind of did with his image in the media, that's definitely clear, like cleaning it up. He's more like looking wholesome now, looking more family man type deal. So, and like you said, when he pulled up in cameras, it just looked very disingenuous. I was like, yeah, no.
I hate celebrities like that. Like, damn. My whole thing is like, I feel like if I was famous, some stuff I would try to keep private because it's like, everybody gonna be in your business. You don't gotta beg them. Like, it's gonna happen.
He's
like,
definitely number one clout chaser.
So it's like you putting them in it, and like you're asking for it at this point. I'll just say it. Now, also, what are your reunion like predictions? Like, who do you think if they come, something's gonna pop off or anything like that?
I don't even know. But you said like they're not really in good terms. But I feel like either Chrisean isn't going to show up because there's just so many people there that want to fight her, or like they will make up before they get there. Like I really hope that they make up before they get there because it's like, although I mean like it seems like their relationship before the fame was never that great anyways. So after the fame, it probably just made it even worse. That's what I feel like, because I'm like, there's no way like y'all like we're like that good beforehand, and now it's like messed up because Chrisean has money. No, it just seems like their relation, like their whole family situation was effed up. Like, so I just feel like I hope God intervenes and and they have like a reconcile, like they reconcile.
Right. Yeah. No, I think so too. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. DJ Sky definitely doesn't need to come back next year. And Anna Mac, they had you fucked up. I mean, messed up.
Thank you, Cynthia. Derek Carson, what's up, Zia? Last caller.
Hey, how are you?
What's up? See, I say the best for last. I see you. I was gonna ask you.
Okay. I was like, come on, man, you got me here waiting. Well, first of all, I just want to say, for T, right? She was not scared of Scotty. I could tell you that right now. Mm-hmm. One thing, like I'm a Virgo too. One thing about us, when we get mad, we don't care. Like we just go at you. Right. And Scotty, I'm sorry, you're a punk because you should have checked her when she yelled at you in the car. Why are you waiting until the cameras are there to confront her? Like, what is that? And it was just like, I could tell that they were in her ear. Like, look, Scotty, you've been here for 3 seasons. You have not provided any content. So we're going to cut you off after this season if you don't like try at least. But at the same time, it doesn't even look authentic because if you're a real baddie, like you say you are, like, I'm sorry. Like, I love TNO, but if she would have yelled at me like that in the car, like, no, I would not allow anyone to disrespect me like that. I'm sorry. No way. So, because like literally, she's like, don't tell me to calm down. Like, I was like, what is wrong with this girl? She's like, what you gonna do? I was like, oh, nah.
He said nothing.
He said nothing to that. I was like, no. Disrespect right there. So Scotty, she a punk for that. And with the Sky situation, Sky, why are you kicking that girl? Like, what is going on? Like, she was doing the same thing to Rolly at the reunion, and again, yeah, like, I don't know, man. That was embarrassing. Like, why did you run up on her like that? Like, I think she heard that, that Anna went and attacked Scotty and like she won. Like
Right.
she won against Scotty, so she probably, because she looked kind of nervous. I don't know if anyone noticed that after the fight, she just didn't want to entertain it. She's like, okay, I'm over it now. Like, I think she just because she was scared to fight her, like, give her a fair one. So she was trying her best to dodge it. I don't know. That was like that was like stupid. I don't think she should have ran up on her like that. Like, if you wanted to square up, you should have just told her, let's fight,
Right.
Or at least allow her to prepare herself. So that was stupid. Like, that was just a waste of time.
Do you think that was producers sort of like driven? Like, they were like,
of course, like, of course, yeah. Like, she was taken out of the intro. Like, she's not part of the cast at all. Like, you're embarrassing yourself because these people pretty much played you. Like, they didn't put you in the cast. Like, if it was me, like everyone else said, I wouldn't have fought. For what? Like, what am I getting out of it? And plus,
right.
are not even on good terms. Like, I'm not gonna fight for someone that, on top of that, is dogging me out. Like, my so-called friend. Get the hell out of here with that. No. So I think that was a bad move on DJ Sky.
What's sad is DJ Sky has been she's bumped shoulders with the greats. Like, some of these girls couldn't even get in the same room as a Young Thug, except for Natalie and a couple of them. But you know what I'm saying?
She needs to demand respect. Like, someone that actually knows their worth, she would not have done that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need to know your worth, and that wasn't like.
I know it's gonna be a good lesson talk for her, because it's like, after seeing all that, I would have been like, damn, like, they really like played me. Like, damn.
Absolutely, I agree. They literally played her, and that back and forth with T and Scotty, that was funny.
It was.
Like, I wouldn't want to go back and forth with T too, like Sky said, because it's like.
She does wilding out, so like that's like Scotty was gonna lose the verbal battle.
I feel like sometimes T acts like she's in a session of wilding out.
Yeah,
like,
she was a wilding out girl.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And what else happened in the episode? What else? They were in the PJ.
Yeah, like, okay, so what did you think of Sai leaving? Do you think that like she used like the whole family as an excuse, or do you think like it was really the case?
I don't think it was an excuse. Well, sort of. The show is just toxic. I don't think it was a right environment for her. Like, I think she went this probably not knowing how the show was, and she thought, oh, this could be good for exposure. But I think she started to realize it really wasn't about like people, like, how can I say this? Putting themselves out there as an artist. Although they do performances and stuff, there's a lot of drama involved, and I don't think she wanted her brand attached to that.
Right.
And I don't blame her. Like, I personally, if I was in her shoes and I know what I wanted for myself, I would not go on that. I would not stay on the show.
She's more loving hip hop.
Yes, exactly. Like, she was trying.
It's drama, but it's like, it's your own drama. Like,
yes, like, I think she was trying to get involved, like, to see how, but it just, she saw it wasn't for her. And listen, I respect that. I'd rather someone leave before, like, it gets to a point where maybe like she's gonna start looking bad because she, sometimes these girls, when they stay on these shows, when they're not supposed to, like, it's not for them, they start looking bad after a while, because then people start attacking them. Does that make sense? Yeah, so she pretty much saved her brand by doing that. So I agree with her doing that. So what else? Sorry. It's
also like, with the engagement, what did you think about the engagement? Do you think that was real?
I'll tell you one thing. Blueface knows how to get people to keep talking about him. Because, like, it's just like, this man does not stop. He's going to make sure he keeps having his name on people's mouth. That's all, like, a publicity stunt. That's all I thought of it. Of course, they've been together since high school. But, like, that man has dogged out that girl so many times. And I do believe that he's doing it somewhat to get under Chrisean's skin. Because Chrisean is moving on with her life. She's not, I'm going to be honest, I don't really, like, follow up on them too much. Because so much goes on. It's like, I just gave up. I didn't even watch the interview they had with Jason Lee. So, I don't know. Yeah, so but when I saw that, all I thought was publicity stunt. Like, first of all, that man is not ready to get married at all. He's not going to give up his lifestyle for her at all. This was just all a stunt for us to keep talking about him and also to get under Chrisean's skin, because we know there's gonna be a live coming very soon with her crying and like explaining.
Propose to her, nigga. I don't think she's gonna cry. I don't think she's gonna give him the satisfaction.
Well, crying or yeah, that you're right. But I'm sure she's gonna say a lot of like, you know, it's just the cycle. It's just gonna the repeating cycle. He always wants people to have him to associate him with Chrisean, or like he's always gonna have some way somehow to get people talking about him. That's all I thought about that.
All right. Any final thoughts?
That will be all. But thank you for having me. Have a good night. And
all right, you too.
Bye.
Night.
Take care. Bye.
All right. Somebody said they should cast Young Bae from Black. Listen, when I tell y'all that would be such a key, Young Bae will be chopping them hoes left and right. Young Bae got a temper like real bad, like real bad. Okay, last call y'all. Tomorrow I'm live around the same time, so don't even do that, y'all. And not a lot of people call on Mondays, so if you don't get in today, you will for sure get in tomorrow. What's up, Jordan? See, y'all. Oh, I was about to.
Oh my God, I was really so scared that you wasn't finna pick me.
Yes, I'm about to exit right now. You the last one.
And then trying to clock, trying to wait to pull up here. Pierre, you need to give everybody 7 minutes on the clock.
Everybody can't do that.
7 minutes on the clock. I really can't.
Y'all was good today. Y'all wasn't long-winded. So what do you think about the Baddies episode?
I'm really laggy. So
can you hear me?
It was really boring. I really wasn't here for it. Like she did too. I wasn't even really here for her.
You're going in and out, Jordan.
Like they did that for views, I guess. I don't know. They just fighting just to fight. Huh?
I said you're going. It sounds quiet, like you're going in and out.
It's laggy.
Now it sounds good when you said, huh? Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh damn. Y'all gonna have to call back tomorrow, y'all. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below. It's late. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. We'll talk everything and now that's TV. Okay. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And we're out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.